Sarah was 38, married to Tom for 12 years. They had 2 kids, a house in the suburbs, and what looked like a solid life. But after the second child, Sarah felt invisible. Tom worked long hours as an engineer, came home exhausted, and their intimacy faded to quick, routine sex once a month, if that. She gained weight, hated her reflection, and started wondering if this was all there was. At her part-time job in a small marketing firm, she met Jake, a 35-year-old graphic designer, funny, attentive, always complimenting her ideas. He listened when she talked about feeling stuck. One late night working on a project, they kissed in the empty office. It felt like oxygen after drowning. The affair lasted 8 months. They met in his apartment during lunch breaks or when Tom was on business trips. Jake made her feel desired, beautiful, alive. She told herself it wasn't emotional, just physical release. But she fell hard. She started lying easily. Late meeting, girls' night, even faking doctor's appointments. Guilt ate at her. Every time Tom hugged her or played with the kids, she felt like a fraud. She hated the person she'd become but couldn't stop. Jake began talking about leaving his girlfriend. Sarah panicked. She didn't want to blow up her family. One evening, after a particularly intense hookup, Sarah looked at Jake and realized she was using him to escape her own unhappiness. She ended it cold, blocked him everywhere. For the next year, she buried it, focused on being a better wife and mom. Therapy, secret at first, helped her understand it was a midlife crisis mixed with depression. On their 13th anniversary, over dinner at home after the kids were asleep, Sarah broke. She held Tom's hand, tears streaming, and confessed everything. The affair, how long it lasted, why she did it, loneliness, low self-worth, how sorry she was. She expected rage, divorce papers, the end. Tom went silent. Then he cried, quiet, broken sobs. He said he'd suspected something years ago, her sudden distance, phone guarding, but convinced himself it was postpartum stuff. He felt blindsided but also guilty for neglecting her emotionally. He didn't yell. He asked questions calmly. Was it over? Did she love Jake? No, she said, it was escape, not love. They didn't sleep that night. Tom needed space but didn't leave. The next weeks were hell. Counseling sessions twice a week, brutal honesty, triggers everywhere. A song, a restaurant. Tom struggled with images in his head. Sarah with shame. But they both wanted to save it. Tom admitted his part, emotional absence, taking her for granted. Sarah committed to transparency, phone access, full disclosure. They rebuilt date nights, intimacy slowly. Therapy taught them communication tools they'd never had. 10 years later, now, they're still together. Stronger, oddly. They have a 3rd kid. The scar is there. Tom sometimes has bad days. Sarah still apologizes in quiet moments. But forgiveness happened. Not overnight, but through consistent effort. Sarah says, I destroyed a piece of us, but we rebuilt something better. The affair was my rock bottom. Confession was the first step up. If I'd kept lying, we'd be divorced. Truth hurt like hell, but it set us free.